Na, sziasztok! Akkor most visszatérünk Eivorhoz. Hát reméljük, hogy a streammel nem lesz gond. Mert sajnos DirectX 12-es a játék. Aztán az egy kicsit problémás az OBS-nek. Állítom meg a töltésébe is lecsökkentő, hiába nem 2-es SSD-re játék. Igen, és nem continue megyek, mert ugye már elindítottam a játékot valahol nem régiben. Azért betöltök egy régebbi mentést, hogy tényleg fullosan onnan kezdik, ahol abba hagytam. Azt hiszem, hogy talán ez lesz az. Eddig talán így van. Valamikor itt is droppolgat az FPS. Igen, ugye ez az előző DLC, ez a Battle of the Druids, de ma jött ki ugye a második, a Siege of Paris. De lényegtelen már egyik DLC-t se voltam még. Úgyhogy lesz, ami lesz. Igen. Ez már itt is van, hogy a franciáktól jöttek ilyen látogatók. Hát igen. Ez indítaná el a másik DLC-t. De az még nekem messze van. Hát... Kettő ilyen nagyobb DLC van, mert van ez a Battle of the Druids, meg ez a The Siege of Paris most már, de ez ma jött ki. Meg vannak ilyen kisebb DLC-k is, mert ugye... Na... Ez jól kezdődik. Szóval van egy ilyen Legend of the Beowulf, vagy mi az Isten. Az valami előrendelői DLC volt, de ez nekem is megvan. Azt se nyomtam. Legend of Valhalla, vagy valami ilyesmi.
We still need to finish gathering offerings for the gods, so we can earn their favor. With their blessing,
Ja, itt most valami fesztivál van.
And much bounty.
Gunnar must be busy forging weapons and armor.
Yes, he asked to bring in an extra set of hands. Svinta has already set up her forge by the training ground. But weapons are not the only tools of war, Eivor. You
Most
must
people
train
are
your
teacher
mind as you
alone.
train your body.
Eager to see what this mind training would look like.
Ahogy írták kommentet,
I would
egyben
show you
azt
around,
jelzi,
but
hogy
I need to get my
megnézem.
offering ready for the bonfire. Check around the settlement and see
Előtte
what's
még
needed.
2 volt.
Perhaps you can make yourself useful.
Am I not already useful?
Oh, be sure to say hello to Norvit. But first, take this torch and mark the beginning of the festival.
Meg a DLC-ken kívül még vannak ilyen apró küldetések is, azt szoktam észre. Valahogy így kerültek a játékba. Mint például ez is. Ez a... nem is tudom mi volt ez. Egy meteor vagy valami. Na. Na ez a fegyóz meg. Isten. És hát az degő. Na így lehet, azt most nem fogom használni. Ezt a kurva. Van egy Bayek outfit, Ezio outfit, Bassim outfit, meg Altair outfit is. Szerintem a Bassimos illik a legjobban hozzá. Ez se rossz a Bayek is. Ja. De ez kicsit olyan elegánsabb a Bassimos. Igen. De meg valami rúnát lehetne rakni. Szerintem ezt is utólag csinálták meg, mert nekem csak egy rúra volt belerakva az armorba. És már 3 is lehet belerakni. Már nem is tudom, hogy melyik lenne a... Hogy ez? Akkor rakjuk bele ezt a HP-set. Mi legyen még? Resistance. Yeah. Nah, legyen ez a mini resistance. Igen, a francia az a... Hát az az első 2 küldi sorozata, nagy DLC. Ez ugye becsapódási helyszín. Challenge from the gods. Ez is mi? Ez a River to Raid. Meg ez a Lost Triangle Fragment Roadblock. Ez nem volt benne akkor, amikor játszottam. Ez milyen kis szintű küldi. Érdekes. A Ragnaros küldi sem működik, meg ez sem, mert nem adja be. És az is lehet, hogy ez a DLC is update hozta el, amit most raktak be. Ki tudja.
Hytham? Things have not gone as planned. Hytham! Perhaps you can aid me in locating Hytham.
What is your purpose with him?
I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar! I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin? Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Randvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river and thus my goods.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay. I'll put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy.
Ezzel most miért a vikingeknek kell foglalkozni? Naval blockade. Hát... Nem is látom, hova tudok itt leugrani. De most egy kicsit elment a kedvemettől. Nem biztos, hogy sokáig fogok játszani.
gods here are vigilant.
We fight faultless!
Larry, they do fine.
Watch for the counter!
Steady, let's fire our friend. Flank the throw spot!
Just make enemy.
They won't like that.
Hey, kommer kiput sånt. Ez meg mit csinál? Micsoda asszaszinok vagyunk. Hát az végül is stealth, de mert azt se tudták, hogy honnan lövve őket.
Hey, what? I'll finish!
Ez kicsit csalás, hogy mi ölni elnyomatom meg Odin láncsájával. Semmit nem tudnak velem csinálni konkrétan. A többiek hol vannak amúgy, ők nem jöttek ide?
One more should do it.
most itt mi van?
Azar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
Jó, a kereskedők, riválisok megsemmisítve. Tartott sokáig. Lehet majd valahogy megpróbálok írni valami reportot a Ubisoftnak. Hát, hogy csinálnak valamit. Bár szerintem, ha nálam van ilyen probléma, akkor másnál is kell lennie. Nem tudom, amíg nem jött belőle a másik DLC, addig működött a dolog most, és valahogy nem mondta be a dolgot. Szerintem nem is kéne visszafutni lóval, elejött volna faszra vele. Az Open Beta is jól kezdődik. Be se dob. Bár én a Halo technikát ezt nem is tudtam játszani például. Hiába hívtak meg elvég.
Azar,
Tehát
the river is clear,
vannak
save
itt
for a few
bajok.
bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolf-Kissed.
The scar on my neck.
Ah, my Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Thank you, Azar One Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
My cousin Barith is alive, and King of Dublin. The Nornian never failed to delight.
My cousin. És hirtelen Eivornak lett egy kuzinja. És semmiből.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yeah, I would like to see this land. And my cousin Bareth.
Így megyünk Írországba. Ez tök jó volt, hogy a követést így oldották meg.
Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar, how is it that Bareth, as nose as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Oh, to think of Bareth as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Bareth's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who is he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Bareth will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly, he is loved by his people.
Csak tudtam amúgy, hogy Dublin az vikingváros. Ezek szerint skandinávok azok többfele is hajóztak, nem csak Angliába. Jó, hát mondjuk elvég az izlandiak is azok.
Let us find Bareth.
És az is máshol van.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Anthrosta's cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old, lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There is much to tell you about it, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Bahar.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Bareth.
Hvað vildi þú gera ef þú værir ek? Vildi þú hræfa þessu skíti eða kasta þú hann inn í fjörðinn knýti?
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
I still owe you a horn of ale.
This is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I will be there shortly.
Katie stal halvan veikostmeistur. Han vill ju tagit ner. Ege kemi egi heima medan hen blir i
Barad, my mighty king.
Aoife,
Oj, lata
Eivor.
majs on
Show her the bow I
uppbyggelse
had to make for her.
igår. Oj, det är
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
It is a very nice bow. Thank you, Barad.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and
It
shoots like a master.
Mies. Hát, azért annyira nem jó bow ez. Úgyhogy... Hiába.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Azar told me that it is a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Mondom, hogy ezt meg fogják ölni majd. Vagy valami.
Leifur gróða. Eigum nú að leggja niður yfir nógu hress að fara út af.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
Up, Barad! Fodia!
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son.
You're
Come
Boris'
meet him
cousin.
before the night's out.
It's a grand do, isn't it?
Ein mánuður muni koma bráðum.
Hi. Enjoying yourself?
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Sigfrid.
Can I ask, what is your life like in the city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can. I'm curious. How do you feel Bareth has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well. What do you expect from him?
Hussar, I was not sure if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie?
I know few people here, and of them, I know you are the one who's always ready with a sweet anecdote.
I do have some information you may find interesting. Siegfried's stomach doesn't agree with cheese. Had an accident about it last week. The embarrassing, bed-changing kind.
He shat himself.
Mortifying for a lad of that age. The kind of thing that would devastate him in front of his comrades, if one needed ammunition.
Thank you, Hussar. Your company is always enlightening.
Hazard.
Example of a pack mule.
Oh, and then Hazard.
Sigfrid! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Sigfrid. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I was looking forward to meeting my cousin's son.
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then, if you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine, whelp.
You won't land a single punch. I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I am not here to quarrel with you, Sigfrid.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You're unhappy with how your father rules?
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the unctuous merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Bareth can commune with the dead.
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Sigfrid.
Ah,
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
sollte nicht wohl ein Problem. hogy a halottakkal beszélt. Vagy lett valami ilyesmi. Gondolom a druidákhoz van köze. Jó, hát az jó. Megküldött életét. Hát mondjuk ez annyira nem nagy térkép. Csak annak tűnik így elsőre. Tehát gondolom tele lesz fasságokkal aztán. De ez egyébként ja, ez nem egész Írország. Azt így be kell villantani, hogy itt vannak az új skillek. Jaj, nem áll. Eivor tud bandázsolni. Az igen. Persze, meg kaját lúgtól az ellenségtől. Hagyd meg. Igen, mert itt harc közben nem gyógyulsz meg magadtól, hanem nyomatni kell ilyen kajákat. Már hogyha elfogy a HP-d. Valahogyan is. Azért spártai rugán, csak viking módnak. lehet, hogy ezt a... Ez jöhet, ez a bandázsolás, meg... Mondjuk ez. Mondjuk ezt nem tudom, hogy van. Ja, mert hogy itt van egy csomó cucc itt a raides helyen. Hát, tehát az... Az egy 5 ilyen velt. Itt van még 3. Mysteries, abból 2 van. Partifogból meg 4. Ez nem sok minden. Legalábbis itt Dublinnál.
Neque sape malale complexiones, agnus Dei, tontitariat in multis super frontis vivorium, bletus dejectus sit, et multae benedicient.
Azt mondja, hogy dél Dublinhoz kell menni. És hát, igen. Mit ír? Azt mondja, hogy valami dombon van. Egy hegyen. Szerintem dombra gondol. De akkor megyek el. Majd meg lesz. És ezt elvittem. Elég dombos ez a helyszín. Úgy, hogy ennyire nincs fű. Hát, ja, aztán... Ki tudja, hogy hol van mi.
Survey the area, Sunan. What see you, old friend?
Vabbè, sono solo che ne
What do you see, Sunan? Barth. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a solemn debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I've fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky. Moonlight on snow. And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This. A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come. If we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
Az meg miért búván?
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer Barith, I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Give yourself up!
What?
Who are these men?
Damn you bastards!
Pay for your sins!
Because someone like ilyen cuccok mellettem is.
Has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is
Nem
resentful.
is nagyon lesz jó fegyverem
You're my
ezekkel
guest. I'm not going to
szerintem.
burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious to leave me.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to. He contents himself with stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flan. That's certain. Keep a sharp watch. brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
Majd be kell rakni valami szarok fegyót, vagy nem tudom. Mert mindenki azonnal meg fog halni.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flan does not embrace you, Barith. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blot, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flan's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I've never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flan on Rise of Sun. Barith said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn more about Thorstein.
Mit akartam megnézni? Options. Gameplay. Aha. Ja, hogy ez Exploreren volt. Alapból. Igen, meg Combat Difficulty-t vettem feljebb. Feljebb lehetne még tolni, veri házra. Túl könnyűek lesznek az ellenfelek. Druids. Coś miłego. What? Ez most hülye egyébként. amit te adod. Azt mondja, hogy fel tudok ülni arra a macskára. Szólj! Sok. Akarok most tetoválni. Oj, nincs ügyé. Hát, itt nincs. Biztos. Az lehet, hogy venni lehet valami új hajstílus. Nem tudom, hogy a mountot azt hol lehetett állítani. Ez jó.
I'll never learn.
Hey!
Veil, du ert eigi skipasmiðir satt.
Ja.
Hello, friend. Come see my wares.
What have you got for me today?
That is best. Beszórakozunk már. Ez mi? Mi van szarvas is?
Can I tempt you with something else?
I have to go. See you soon.
To be a spark like Rider.
Getur sem margar þar til að halanum kemur.
Morning, Siegfried.
Eivor, it was a rough night. I drank too much and I am desperate to calm my belly.
I cannot help your belly. But could you tell me what you know of this man, Thorstein?
Ah, Dad told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but louder.
You weren't allowed to join.
Too young and gangly. Amma wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amma.
Likes her ale the way kittens like milk. Spends her time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amma. She's a vicious fighter.
lehet, hogy én se kínlódtam sokáig, meg kicsit felmérgelt, hogy nem tudtam azt csinálni, amit akartam.
Aid me. In my eyes.
Aha. Ott lesz valahol Alma.
Varför deras bejstak fick ju som?
Elég ronda ez a macska amúgy.
Enjoying her ale. Likely to be a mom.
Lehetne szebb is szerintem.
What are you drinking, friend?
The finest ale in town. I like fine things, so you have my attention. What are you doing here, darling?
Looking for a good drink and good company.
You've stumbled into the right ale house. Excellent ale and better conversation.
The ale leads to chatting, leads to... well, who knows?
Let's find out.